Remember when I put up the first of these few little short videos a few weeks ago, I guess it was, and I put it up and I said, I'm coming back to social media even though I've been away from it for a long time, and except for the radio shows that we record. But I never really did anything personally, just on the side, and I said I'd start doing that. So to keep it short, I'm going to start sharing little bits of what I experienced during the day working with Lost Arts Radio and the private experimental research that I'm involved in 24/7, and I've been doing that for a long time, about health things that are suppressed, violently suppressed in America and most of the world now. You're not supposed to learn how to get your own health back, or how to not have to worry about aging and degenerative disease and all this kind of stuff. I'm doing research on that all the time, and it's not like just studying what somebody else did. I'm actually doing it, because if it's just talk, then it might not be true. It might not mean anything. So today, just to share a little experience with you, Doug and I did a recording. We record our guests for the Sunday show because they're all over the world in different time zones, and their schedules are usually really busy and they can't make it to the live showtime on Sunday. And if anything happened, then we wouldn't have a guest, through nobody's fault. So we record the Sunday shows, and they turn out generally really well, as you know. So today we were recording a show with an incredible guest. All of them are incredible, but this one was really incredible. And I want to tell you who it is, because they're going to be on the show later. But I can't tell you, because this lady is attacked and banned all over the internet. And according to the official big tech point of view, that's working tirelessly to keep us safe from knowing things we're not supposed to know and that sort of thing all the time. She's so evil that we can't put her on the major platforms, or we'll be deleted. Our channels will be gone. And that wouldn't really serve us or you or anybody. So we're going to have, instead, this is so funny, instead of telling you on the show that night who she is, we're not even going to show her face or talk about her at all. We're just going to let you know a warning that she's one of the most dangerous people in maybe not the whole universe, but at least the solar system, such that our rulers wouldn't be allowing us to show her or talk to her. So in obedience to our rulers, we're saying, okay, we'll never have a show with her, at least certainly not now, because we don't want to break the trust of the big tech and the social media with anybody that's that evil that we shouldn't hear what they say. So we'll have the warning there, and we'll, just to be responsible and do our job for you, we'll show you the link that you should never go to. And that's about as responsible as we can be. And if it shows up on an evil channel like Brighteon or something where they don't censor, how can we stop that? There's nothing we can do. So the only way to warn you about that, to never go there and never watch this incredible guest interview that is going to be up before long. And I'm not going to tell you in advance because I don't want any sabotage done. But the most responsible thing we can do is show you the link never to go to on Brighteon, because that way you won't see it and your mind won't be polluted, and you can go on absolutely believing all of our rulers and the health agencies that are taking such good care of us and will be doing things to us against our will for our own good, though, you see. So we're trying to really go along with that. It's getting really tricky. And as the control for our own good gets tighter and tighter and tighter, moving towards some very invasive thing that they're planning to do to us for our own good, we need to be creative, and we need to help each other, because there's some really intense times coming. I mean, it's intense now, obviously, especially for some of us in a position to be attacked all the time. But it's going in a direction where it could get a lot more intense. So the good side of that is it wakes people up to what's going on and say, wow, I never imagined that could actually be true, but it is You know, in the cases that I'm thinking about, those things that are incredible coordination among the power structure to keep us going in a certain direction and to keep us unaware that we're carrying so much sleeping power to, if it ever woke up, the whole thing would be over, and even the rulers doing the worst actions, we don't have to hurt them or destroy them. They would be waked up and actually rescued from the position they're in now. So even though they're trying to keep us unconscious, if they fail in that, which eventually they have to, it's going to. This is the kind of thing I'm dealing with all the time, sometimes more than others, but every day. Our whole point is to avoid the world sinking into a complete dark age, which is the plan of our rulers, by the way. In case you didn't notice, I'm sure you did. It's not irrevocable. It doesn't have to, still doesn't have to happen the way they plan. And the key person to decide that it's not going to happen and that things are going to be better, guess who that is? Check out a mirror. It's you. It's not you generically, the whole group of all the people hearing me on this. It's you personally. So the best thing you can do is the same thing I can do. If we want to help the world and the future of humanity for ourselves and the kids and the generations not here yet, it sounds counterintuitive, but it's to work on yourself on the inside. Get your health together. Find out the hidden information that you can use for good in yourself. Do a self-assessment that's honest and upgrade it. Don't be lazy, This time is valuable. And then whatever you do is going to have this major impact more and more on the outside world. It's what is the biggest fear of the negative side rulers right now. And they shouldn't be afraid of it. It's the only thing that'll help them not go completely in the direction they're going. It's all in your hands. It's totally in your hands. No matter where you are in the world, distance is part of the projected illusion. It's all in your hands. Find out what that means. And I'll talk to you again soon. I appreciate you very much. So glad you're here.